Chicken chat. They've been sitting all on top of me. When I get in here, initially they jump all over. But now they're down working on treats that I brought them from the kitchen. Hopefully my voice can be heard because I forgot my microphone. But I think so. I did a little test video. So anyway, what's been on my mind today? Well, when I had my last place, on the refrigerator, I had one of those marker boards where you can write on them. I had two of them actually. One was a calendar, and then one was just an open board. And on that, I like to write whatever really was on my mind, or what I needed help with, or what I thought my relationship at the time needed, or could benefit from. We needed, not just me, but me too. So I would write, whether it was a scripture, a verse, or it was just a thought, maybe like a list, fruits of the Spirit. What are those? So I had a constant visual, something to go to, appreciative notes. I'm big on putting down, thank you for doing this, I really appreciate it, love you, all those type of things. Very, very much proponent for that. But one of the things I had on there, that really impacted me, and I recently saw a meme, I guess a couple days ago, that basically said the same thing, was vulnerability equals strength. And the meme was basically a weight system, balance. And they balanced each other out. So it got me, it just triggered my brain again to thinking on that, and how important that is. I think especially in a society of hyper independence, I can do everything by myself, I can do it on my own, and I don't care what they think. And well, that's a trauma response is what that is. But that's a video for a different time. But I know, especially in my own life, and part of my own refining myself journey, which is constant. I'm constantly seeking to improve myself or my relationship with those around me. How can I be a better person? And it's not. And with that is the massive realization that humbleness needs to be in place. Introspection, sadness for things you've done or how you've treated other people, how you've hurt them. Vulnerability. One of the hardest things to do is to apologize. But as you all hopefully have experienced, a heartfelt apology, like eyeball contact, I'm big on that. Look at me. I am so sorry. I did not mean to hurt you that way. That's one of the hardest things to do, especially if you've gone so long to where the walls, brick, and you've built walls between you and whoever it is that you're apologizing to. There's maybe some bitterness, some anger, but even I would argue that one, you can start taking those bricks down with heartfelt apologies. Has anybody ever apologized to you? I know, it's kind of rare for me, for somebody to do that, but I know if somebody looks me in the eyes and says, it has happened, looks me in the eyes and says, listen, I truly apologize for what I said, what I did, how I acted, whether it was heat of the moment or just because of walls that had been built up. I think you know the feeling of how quickly that can disassemble a wall and start repairing. Yeah, I mean, it's a great spot to repair relationship. Whether it's your kids, your spouse, a coworker, doesn't matter who it is. Apologies go far. But I also know the point of the video is the strength it takes internally to eat that humble pie, whether you feel it deeply to your core or not, at least early on until you've put it into practice and it becomes part of you and your being to apologize. And I don't mean in a trauma response way. You can go the wrong way with that too and over apologize for things that you didn't do. I mean, you've got to have boundaries, but if you did it to take ownership of that, the peace that follows within yourself, it's not on you once you've apologized. And if it's sincere and they've taken it that way, you let it go. It's not on you any longer. It's on them and how they receive it and how they engage with your apology and your actions, which are even more important past the apology, to back up your apology. That's hard stuff. And especially if it's somebody that's still giving you in return. I don't want to apologize to somebody that's like that, but the power in that, through my own experience, is tremendous. And it's just something I needed to get out of my head. And when I was thinking on this, again, I have ADD moments, so I had more in my mind to a different direction I could go, but trying to keep it on focus. I mean, that's the bulk of it. And I would encourage everyone to do just that, to become vulnerable. Tell those you care about or those that you interact with, those that maybe you've hurt, tell them how you feel. I get it. It's terrible. A lot of times you don't want to take ownership, but the transformation it can and does make is tremendous. It changes the circle around you, and if it doesn't, if you still have someone that just won't accept it, doesn't want to hear it, which I definitely experienced that, doesn't want to do also any work, inner work, and change who they are to come to meet you, relationally, if that damage was done, or those that don't want to apologize and take ownership for what they've done, all of that. But if you have two parties that are willing to do that and to do that work and work on themselves, what that does for relationships, all of them, especially family. I know a lot of y'all have rifts with family. I know some personally that not only will they not apologize, or because they aren't apologized to, they won't take the first steps to be vulnerable and wander that direction and just say, listen, I really love you and I don't like what's going on in between us. I want you in my life. If it's a coworker, I wouldn't say I love you. Get in trouble for that. But if you do love them, I guess tell them. But you get my point. And the more you put that into practice, the more release it gives you from that pent up maybe anger, sorrow for how you've treated somebody, and it does start to repair, take down those bricks, the wall that's in between you and said person, and it does create a peace within you to live your life. It's so much easier to live with a joyful heart when you have at least have done your best to mend and repair whatever is causing rifts in your relationships. And that's my encouragement for you all. And I could have gone a little deeper with that maybe, but I'm just going to let it rest there and just think vulnerability does equal strength. It's hard to do, but I encourage you to do it. I'm going to hang out here with Romeo, my rooster buddy, for a little while longer. I've got a painting. I've got the whole underpainting done on. It's my cowgirl. I should be able to post that this week, and I'm super stoked about her. I haven't done a painting in a while. Y'all know this. I do a lot of charcoal. I've been feeling the charcoal, but this painting in particular, it gives me the feels, and I hope y'all love it. I posted a couple teasers of it, and I know y'all have commented on it already, and you haven't even seen kind of the rest of what I've got going on or what I was going to do maybe. So I'm excited to post that. Kind of gearing up for another competition show. Parker County Sheriff's Posse, actually. And then and excited to post that. But anyway, it's hot. I'm getting a little sticky out here, but I'm enjoying my time here. And just wanted to throw some thoughts at you that were stuck in my brain, and maybe they'll encourage you to maybe write down things on your fridge. Tell the people that you love them. Thank you for doing the dishes. That really helped me for my day, or help my day go easier. It's just something that you appreciate them, or words of encouragement. Put it on your fridge. Put it in your face. Put it on your phone as reminders. I do that too, that pop up. But anyway, I'll stop rambling. I know, I'm kind of in a talkative mood and I don't want to stop, but that was what I had to say for this. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And again, I love y'all. Comments, likes, do it. I'd love to hear from you guys. So I'll see you on the next one.